Good morning, legends. I'm CJ. Welcome to Northside TV.
And I'm Michael. We're back with the latest edition of the Weekly Northerner for Friday, January 23rd, 2026.
Don't miss out on Winter One Acts Dinner Theater happening next month. The show is on Thursday, February 5th at 7 p.m. in the Northside Cafeteria. Join us for an evening of student performances and creative storytelling. More information and ticket pricing is coming soon. And for questions, please contact Ms. Doherty at kelsey.doherty@fwcs.k12.n.us.
Students with a loaner laptop, this is for you. Stop by the tech support station in the Media Center ASAP so you can get your original laptop back. We're out of loaner computers, and students who are new to Northside can't get a laptop until more are returned.
This year's bookmark design contest is still open for voting. There are 72 designs to choose from, but only the top 10 will be selected and printed. You can find the bookmarks and choose your favorite one to keep in the Media Center starting in March. All voting ends next Friday, January 30th, at the end of the day.
Students and staff, if you drive to school, please remember not to park too close to the sidewalk. Doing this makes it difficult for the tractor to clean them whenever it snows. Make sure your vehicle is not covering any part of the sidewalk like shown in the picture on your screen. Huge thank you ahead of time from the crew at Northside who works hard to keep our campus clean and safe.
Huge thank you. Calling all juniors and seniors who are good at planning. We need you for this year's prom. Next week we will have our first prom committee meeting it will take place after school on Wednesday, January 28th in C303. We will talk about possible locations and themes for prom. If you can't make the meeting, stop by Ms. Baumgartner's room, C303, for more information. She can't wait to hear your ideas.
Don't miss the Northside Winter Guard Show happening tomorrow afternoon. The show is from 1 to 4 p.m. and admission is $10. All the action takes place right here at Northside, so come out and support these amazing performers as they compete and show off their hard work and talent.
Legends, it's time for a weather update from Wayne 15 with today's forecast and what you can expect going into next week.
A cold weather advisory is effective from today through Saturday afternoon. Daytime high temperatures will only reach the single digits, and Saturday morning lows will drop below zero.
With strong winds, wind chills could feel as cold as 15 below. So bundle up and dress for the extreme cold if you need to go out this weekend. We're also watching another weather system for Saturday night into Sunday.
Right now, most of the storm is staying south of our area, which means we could see 1 to 3 inches of snow. However, if the storm track shifts north, we could see heavier snowfall. So stay tuned for updates. For the latest forecast info, go to wayne.com/weather.
The weather's really bad. And now for your Legend Sports Update.
Congratulations to Giselle Klein of the girls wrestling team. Last Friday, she brought the energy and the grit and finished 6th at the second annual IHSAA Girls Wrestling State Finals. Way to cap off an incredible junior season and represent Northside. We're proud of you, Giselle.
Tonight, we have a boys and girls basketball doubleheader. This time, the Legends will host the Homestead Spartans. The boys will get started first this time as they play at 6 p.m. Then the girls matchup tips off at 7:30. If you can't make it to the games, we will have them live on our YouTube at NSHS Legends.
Tomorrow, the boys wrestling team competes in the SAC tournament. The action gets started at 9 a.m. And on Monday, the boys basketball team is on the road as they take on the Leo Lions. Tip-off for the varsity matchup is at 7:30 p.m. Be there or be square.
Here's what is coming for Northside Athletics.
The spring sports season is almost here. In a couple of weeks, there will be a call-out meeting for the girls' tennis. It will take place at 2:30 p.m. on a Wednesday, February 4th in room D323. If you have any questions, see Ms. Vivas or Ms. Swope in room F119. We hope to see you there.
Coming up, you'll hear from Miss Graham in the Media Center, highlights, dad jokes, and more.
Flying gets 3 on that big down. Benjamin with that headlock attempt. Reese Benjamin from Park Heritage.
This is our Legends Unified Basketball Team. And it looks like we have East Nobles Unified Champions Together team right at the
Good morning. I'm Mr. Winker, and I'm here with my good friend Tim. Excellent. We're here for another episode of Dad Jokes.
Yes, dude. Sorry, wait.
Let's do this. All right, you ready, Tim?
Yeah.
Okay, get going.
How do trees access to the internet?
How do trees get access to the internet? I don't know, Tim.
They walk on. How do tacos say grace?
How does the taco say grace?
What is fun way?
Let us pray.
How do you cook the alligator?
I don't know. How do you cook an alligator, Tim?
With the crock pot.
The crock pot. Excellent.
How do mice floss their teeth?
I don't know how mice floss their teeth.
With the string cheese.
So string cheese. Good job.
Did you try that before?
No, I haven't tried with string cheese. Hey, Tim.
What?
What do you call a cow with 3 legs?
I don't know.
Lean beef. Tim, what do you call a cow with no legs?
That's a trick question, Mr. Winker.
It's not a trick question. What do you call a cow with no legs?
That's a trick one.
You call that one ground beef.
Ground beef.
Someone told me that icy was the easiest word to spell.
Yeah.
And after looking at it, I see why.
Yeah. That was funny.
That was good. And I used to hate facial hair.
Really?
Then it kind of grew on me.
Yeah.
There you go. Was that good, Tim?
Yeah, that's the end of the dad. We'll see you next week.
That's the end of the dad jokes. See you guys next week.
Bye.
Say bye to them.
Bye. See ya.
All right, see you later.
Hey guys, this is Mrs. Painter from Applied Skills and Champions Together. We have some exciting things coming up that I wanted to share starting today, Friday. We are getting ready for our polar plunge. Our phrase is be bold, get cold. Some of you maybe have heard about the polar plunge that happens down at the river on New Year's Day. We do it with the Special Olympics every end of January, mid-February time. And we have a team of staff members that do it no matter what every year. We've done it 9 years now as a school, and it is our way to maintain our fundraising amount that we have to donate to the Special Olympics. We get all of our money that we need to donate to the Special Olympics to stay a Champions Together school because they are part of the collaboration. To be a Champions Together school, we have to give them money each year. So to do that, we do the Polar Plunge, where we raise money from family members, community members, and you guys here at school. Our team of plungers that are doing it no matter what are myself, Mr. Berg, Miss Moisling, Miss Sherman, Mrs. Studebaker, and a few others. I'm so sorry, I'm forgetting. I believe Miss Winker is doing it, and maybe some other applied skills staff, and then other staff members from around the building. We do have staff members that you get to vote one to have to do the plunge with us. So very similar to the turkey costume at Thanksgiving that we do for kids surviving cancer. We will have buckets out. We have cute little polar bear bodies with their pictures on them, and you will get to vote at lunches starting today, Friday, through next week for one staff member to have to do the plunge with us. Our staff members are Miss Witt, Miss Harrington, Mr. Mace Jack, Mrs. Reed, Miss Furness, and Mrs. Sleesman. They will all be up for voting. The one with the most money in their bucket by January 30th will have to take the plunge on January 31st, no matter what the weather is. We've gone in very, very, very ice cold where the firemen have had to actually cut out a hole in the pond for us to jump into and then climb out on a ladder, or it's been really nice and a lot warmer and we've just kind of like hung out and gone in and then gotten back out. Like I said, all the money goes to Champions Together so we can maintain our program here at Northside. Tonight at the basketball game, we will also be having all of these buckets out, so if your family comes, you can help vote, and we will have Northside bracelets for sale for $2, and we are hoping to have some Northside keychains with them as well. So make sure you stop by our table, stop by the lunch table all through next week to vote for the staff member that has to take the plunge. And be bold, get cold.
Northside. Welcome back to Media Moments with Miss Graham. Today, I wanted to feature science fiction because Isaac Asimov, who's considered one of the larger names in the science fiction genre, his birthday was January 2nd, so January is kind of science fiction month. We have a display here in the Media Center that was put together by Mrs. Sipe, and they're full of classic sci-fi, but then also newer stuff. And so I wanted to read to you from one of my all-time favorite science fiction books. It's called A Wrinkle in Time. It's also been easy when they are about things for which your civilization still has no words. Calvin talked about traveling at the speed of light. You understand that, little Meg? Yes, Meg nodded. That, of course, is the impractical, long way around. We have learned to take shortcuts whenever possible. Mrs. Watson looked over at Mrs. Hu. Take your skirt and show them. Mrs. Hu took a portion of her white robe in her hands and held it tight. You see, Mrs. Watson said, if you are very string, and for an ant to walk across that string, it takes a lot of time. However, if you wrinkle time and bring the 2 points together, the ant is already there. So in this book, they tesseract, they wrinkle time and move throughout the universe in multiple dimensions, specifically the 5th dimension, which you learn about in the story. And it's all with the purpose of Meg and Charles Wallace finding their... Here's another book about time travel. This one's Kindred, and in this book, the time travel happens by going backward in time. Unfortunately, the woman is a black woman, and when she goes back in time, as you might imagine, things are not great for her. She keeps getting pulled back to the origin of her family, ultimately, and so she gets taken to the South every time she is pulled through time. And so she has this whole experience with a man named Rufus who owns her in her back then life. And crazy, crazy things happen. This does come with a trigger warning, particularly if you're a brown woman. We have a graphic novel version of it. We also have it written in novel form. Octavia Butler is the author. She's an excellent writer, although what she writes about really has you thinking about hard stuff sometimes. And lastly, we'll finish with a quote from Isaac Asimov, whose birthday we celebrate. This one I thought was really appropriate because we have a new library this year. He is writing to the Troy Public Library in 1971. Congratulations on the new library, because it isn't just a library. It is a spaceship that will take you to the furthest reaches of the universe, a time machine that will take you to the far past and to the far future, a teacher that knows more than any human being, a friend that will amuse you and console you, and most of all, a gateway to a better and happier and more useful life. I think we should all take that into consideration and make certain that we are reading to grow our minds and to grow our usefulness here on this earth. You guys, lastly, I wanted to end with the reminder that it's manga vote time. We finally have our budget opening, which means that we are going to buy new books for the library. And one of the things that I like to do every year is give you the option to place your vote for which manga series you would like us to add. Now, I do ask that you look through what manga we already carry before you do recommendations, because oftentimes people recommend things that are already on our shelves. So this will be set over in the manga area. There will be a list next to it of all the manga that we carry. So if you have an anime that you just love and you think that there might be a manga version of it, check the list, and then if it's not on the list, add it to a piece of paper and add it to the vote box. We will order it and probably get it by about April. It is really slow to order books around here, but we'll do our best. Thanks, Northside. Have a great weekend.
Thanks for tuning in. That's all for this week's edition of the Weekly Northerner.
Have a great day, legends. Stay warm this weekend. and we'll see you back here next week.